Hey guys, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel, The Sacred Alchemist 1111. I'm your host and your reader, Lorraine. Guys, I'm here to do your daily reading for you all, for the collective. This is going to be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter signs as well. If you have any, any star sign in any placement of your chart, it covers it, okay? This is about the energy rather than your actual star sign and the gender that you are. So also, I just want to say very quickly, before I really jump into this, I got a message that had kind of come through just as I was taking the cards out, and it said to say, you're not out of the woods yet. You still have more healing to do. I was triggered as soon as I got the healing mantra deck, which I'm using in this reading. And it mentioned, oh, like you still have a long way to go. Like, you're not out of the woods yet. You still have more healing to do. So just be mindful. Now, today the moon is in Taurus, and obviously it's an earth sign. But it's all about, you just got to just kind of pace yourself. You've got to just take care of yourself. This is about self-care kind of message, okay? For somebody who's going through some form of rehabilitation, healing, getting over bereavement, loss, just be gentle with yourself, okay? Now, as I was pulling out the Light Seas Tarot, I turned it over and I got the Devil card at the bottom of the deck. So this will kind of make sense with regards to what I was thinking just before I took this out. Now, you still have a lot of addictions if this is you recovering from alcohol or drug addictions or any other substance abuse, okay? But also the devil represents like an excess of, like sort of like saying, oh yeah, I'm fine, but it's like emphasized a lot more. So just go easy on yourself today, okay? And I've got, the good old, obsidian stone, to kind of draw away those negative energies and balancing it out with the rose quartz and amethyst stone as well. So this, it's about the healing as well. And obviously with my fluorite as well. So try and balancing out those negative vibes. So I know that we're going through a massive shift, massive change, huge, painful, unexpected endings, but they are also about revelations that are being, shown to us as well during the process of change. So to be honest and to be fair, this is just a way of balancing out, what we're going through, their existence. And obviously today is the 10th of September, 2020. So this is definitely about endings. And as I've said that, that's the 10 of Swords, just as I took out the cards from the deck. So this is seriously about some endings and also trying to end off this devil energy as well, okay? So guys, that's, a message, probably not for everybody, probably, yeah, for everybody, but, there's certain people out there that, just really needed, I feel, to, kind of hear that message. So please do share this if it doesn't apply to you, but if this message applies to somebody else that that's going through a very tough time at the moment, yes, change is painful, change is necessary. New beginnings are definitely within reach on the horizon. And, as we sail forward, we're going to be rising up a lot stronger. Now, that spiel is out the way. I'd like to say a big thank you and hello to the new and existing subscribers to the channel. Hey guys, how are you doing? Thank you so much for, sticking around as well. If you yourself haven't already done so, please do like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell below the screen so that you can be informed by email once I've uploaded new content for you guys. Please note that this is general, okay? So it's covering, anybody who's watching this who has been drawn to the title of the video. There may be some kind of message in there for you. If it's not for you, don't worry about it. Take what resonates. Or if it's entirely not for you, but you know somebody else who it could resonate to, then please do, share the video as well, okay? Or just copy the link and send it to them. Now, let's get stuck into the reading. First and foremost, I'm going to be pulling the Work Your Light Tarot. Sorry, I keep saying Work Your Light Tarot. It's Work Your Light Oracle. Maybe there's going to be a Work Your Light Tarot coming out very soon from Rebecca Campbell. She is the creator of this amazing deck. Who knows? Maybe I'm just trying to, you know, unconsciously manifest a tarot deck from her. I do love this deck though. It's amazing. Okay, so let's see what messages that we've got coming through. Collective, we do have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So as I just said, guys, you know, we've got painful endings, but we've got some amazing new beginnings. And plus today's the 10th. So this is definitely about cycles. If you're looking at it in numerology, 10 is definitely about endings and new beginnings. You're putting an end to certain things that have been plaguing you for quite a long time, if not for most of your life. You're really being strong enough to kind of lay your inner demons to rest as well. And you're getting guidance from the celestial beings as well. Soul family, ascended masters, archangels, angels, as well as obviously source, the overall most high, the creator of everything. Okay? You're getting that source, that energy, and it's been put to good use. The universe will reward you whatever you try to do. So if it's good, coming from a place of good intentions, and you are opening up yourself to receiving new wonderful messages and signs and synchronicities, you know, from the universe, everything is going to start to run a lot more smoother for you. Okay, I promise you, seriously, it works. You ask anybody who does the law of attraction and they will say the same thing. It totally works. It's not about magic. It's about the changing of your vibration and your frequency. You're just tuning in like a tuning fork. You're just tuning yourself into the right kind of bandwidth, and you're just getting so much vibes, all positive. All right, if that's what you want. Let me pull another card for you. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution and expression. So again, I just feel that, you know, even though you're not out of the woods yet, you still have a little way to go. But if there's anything that is still bothering you, talk about it. You could be one of those people that might be able to share, you know, your experience with a lot of other people who are still in that same situation as yourself. And this is where I said, like, you need to kind of like be mindful, just taking care of yourself, you know, being able to speak up and speak out. Don't be afraid of doing that as well. Definitely share your voice. Don't stay hidden. Speak up. Don't stay silent. Speak out for change. That is the best way of changing around your, you know, your reality. Because again, with this card, birthing a new age, this is definitely what it stands for. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So during, as I said to you, you know, not so long ago, you're not really out of the woods yet. You still have some healing to do. So there's certain things that might be still kind of like, you know, you still have to go through with regards to, you know, this is definitely shadow work. Find out exactly what it is, because you may not be able to put your finger on it, but this one little thing that could really, you know, complete and just lay this cycle, you know, to rest. So you could close the door on your past and then really just focus on the here and now, and, you know, prepare yourself for, you know, the amazing future that you're going to have. Let's pull for the Wisdom of the Oracle. So we've got a change in the wind. Okay, so there's a direction that you're going back to, and it seems like you're going back to this no place like home. Okay, and home is obviously about your body. It represents that, and obviously 5 is about changes, but 0 is about the God's protection. So as I said, I feel that you know, you have to really kind of take care of yourself, and there's a change in the wind. So I feel that, you know, what you were doing, it wasn't serving its purpose for you anymore. And I feel that you have to either go back to nature, go back to being natural, go back to being, you know, even to surrounding yourself by nature as well, or even going back to your hometown. There's a lot of things that it feels comfortable to be there. And also there's a sense of comparison with regards to where you are right now. There's no place like home. Home is always within your heart. Home is where the heart is, if you've heard of that expression before as well. So this is why it's a good idea to really kind of take care of yourself. Okay. For some of you guys, you are returning back to a past situation as well. Okay. So, sorry guys, let's just, oops. Let's pop that there. And at the bottom of the deck for the Wisdom of the Oracle, we've got the Fates. So, I mean, everything happens for a reason. Everything that we're going through is fated. This is our destiny. You know, sometimes you have to go back in order to face your destiny, and other times you have to move forward in order to face your destiny. Okay, but either way, you were guided by, this reminds me of the Star card as well, Major Arcana of the Star card. So this is also about healing, wish fulfillment, and guidance back to, you know, where you need to be. All right, so just pop that there a sec. I'm going to use the healing mantra till last. Let's get started on the tarot. Okay, right. So, what is the situation going on? What kind of messages are we getting? Right. Okay. Just one more shuffle. Okay, two cards want to come out. You've at the same time you've got the Fool card, Major Arcana of the Fool card, and you've got the Six of Swords. You're definitely moving towards something new. You've got, I mean, it just really feels like birthing a new age. You've got a fantastic new beginning coming through. Yes, you're still in this kind of healing energy from what you have been experiencing. As I mentioned to you, you know, you're not out of the woods yet, because there's still this kind of like, the waters are not as calm as they, normally would be, or as much as you would like them to be. These represents your emotions. So you have, I feel that you've really gone through a really tumultuous time. And it has really taken its toll on you. Within your mind, I feel that this is also your higher self speaking to you, reaching out with this healing energy for you to accept and take. And I feel that you was resisting this energy for quite some time. I'm not ready. I don't want to do this. I'm hearing eating disorders. You were trying to fit in so much within a group, a superficial group, that never really it's expected you and accepted you. They never expected you to be a part of their group. They never expected you to hang around so long. You could be wanting to be in modeling, because I'm hearing modeling, some kind of like performance, some kind of creative industry, art, something to that effect. But you moved away from yourself in order to fit in with a group of people that hardly acknowledged your existence. What were you thinking? What you were thinking at that time was to be accepted. All right? I feel this kind of represents you very, I'm hearing the number 19. So quite a young person. Probably this is what you look like as well. Thin, dark hair. I'm hearing Romania. And I feel maybe this is where you need to go back home, be with your family, take care of yourself, heal your heart, lick your wounds, and then you'll be able to kind of have that moment of thinking about your situation. If you are crossing overseas, I feel that you, if you are from that country, Romania, you probably was in London for a few years trying to make it work in London, but realizing that London isn't really where you should be. it's not what you thought. In fact, it wasn't a very nice experience. I'm being realistically honest. This is the energy I'm picking up. These are the messages. And I feel grandmother's energy. I seem to go back. Try different routes. Try a different angle. Even if you don't want to stay in your home country, try a different route. But I feel that the change, it doesn't matter where you go in this world. It's about what's going on inside of you. I'll be honest, it's what's going on inside of you. The moment you start to strengthen your mind, your heart, and your soul, you can go anywhere in this world and be able to make it because you've got that confidence. You've got that outwardly confidence. Smile. It doesn't hurt you to smile. Okay? So there's a lot of things that's going on here. Confidence issues, heartbreak, betrayal. There's a lot of things that's going on here. And I'm hearing humiliation as well. So whoever you've really gone through a really tough time. And self-harm. Guys, I'm picking up these messages. So if this is triggering you, I do apologize. All right? So we've got the Four of Wands. So yeah, I do feel that this is where you're heading to happier times, going back home. And also I'm picking up a childhood friend of yours who's waiting and expecting you to return back home. Or this could be cousins, or two girls who's just really happy to know that you're going back home. They can't wait to see you. There's a lot to talk about. And I'm hearing getting out from harm's way. So, yeah, we've got the Five of Cups and we've got the Hermit card. So I feel during the time of, your travels, or when or you're about to leave, you're getting over the losses. This is emotional loss, emotional pain, disappointment. I feel that you lost somebody that you was in love with a lot, greatly. But there was something to do with family approval. And I'm also picking up an evil eye that was on you as well. There was something that was not. What you saw in this guy was lovely, but his family, I'm sorry, darling, they didn't approve of you. That's what I'm picking up here. And there was something to do with, I think it was just to do with you, that they expected, your love interest to be with somebody else. I didn't expect him to be with you. And I just sense that right now in this Hermit energy, you're thinking back to the past and was it worth it? And, if he really did love me, he would have fought for me and fought for us and fought for the connection. But I feel that he gave in, he caved in and he went. And there's a sense of abandonment as well. So I feel that you were doing whatever you needed to do to fit in, to prove to people, to people please, and to show them that you're more than just a simple girl. Like, there's something about you, humble beginnings. There's something very real about you as well. You've got a really good heart, but a very, very sensitive one as well. Very fragile heart too. That's easily broken. But your grandmother's spirit, she's always there. Okay, I've got 4 cards. You see? As I said, I feel that this is what was going on. Again, the Devil card shows up. You've got the Sun that is healing. I feel that this is seriously ancestral energy that is putting some kind of blast and to try and separate this kind of vibe, because you was addicted to this person. That I feel that this person is really well off, very educated, very intelligent, very much, like a ladies' man, but everybody really finds this guy attractive. And somehow I feel that you either met each other in a social setting. He took a real liking to you as well because of your appearance. You're beautiful, natural, beautiful girl. But it was just the fact that there was a little bit of obsession from you. But his family, there was something about the family. They didn't approve of it. Because of this, your ancestors kicked in and tried to really heal this situation. You see how the way the card was in between to separate and disconnect this connection of this obsession and strong desire that you've got for somebody who I feel, I'm hearing like betrothed, like they expected him to be somebody else, or somebody who's from university, that's got, you know, a master's degree or bachelor's degree, or, you know, some kind of qualification that, babes, you didn't have. All right. And the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse and saying that this is basically, it just wasn't the right time. And 10 is a completion, it's an ending. And I feel that what's going on with this as well is the fact that you need to kind of like go through this healing process. The family's healing you, and it's a lot of energy that is needed, because sometimes when we go through this obsession, and we've got a lot of dark energies around us at the moment with regards to what we're going through right now, a lot of enlightened energy is necessary, and it's needed to really get through and wake people up, so that, you know, you can realize and see what you're doing and just get away from this person. All right. Again, I'm sensing a lot of he's like a cool guy, you know, really down to earth, but he can be quite arrogant when he's ready. But it's because of the social background, it's the setup, it's the system, it's the society that is like saying that this, you know, this relationship cannot be, it cannot be, you know, this, oh God. And if you're dealing with people that are very middle class to upper class, you know, it's a big, massive struggle, especially if it's what I feel it is as well. And as I said that, you know, you've got the Strength card in reverse and you've got the Two of Swords as well. So this is about, the Two of Swords in reverse is about obviously revelations, and it's revealing, it's like no longer being confused. But this is also about acknowledging that this connection has to be weakened. It's being weakened at the moment because it's helping you to lift off the veil. The veil is being lifted from you to see that, you know, as much as you're trying to, you don't know if you're going to hang in there, you're hanging on, holding on. It's not working, babes. All right. And this is why this represents the fact that the connection is being weakened, so that you can leave, so that you can go. I really feel humiliation. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we've got the Eight of Wands in reverse. So there's definitely a feeling of, you know, the messages or the energy that you were trying to send out, and the passion that you're trying to send out, you know, for this person. You need to put that passion back towards yourself. Okay. And I feel that also with the fates and, you know, the Wheel of Fortune, you know, especially the Wheel of Fortune being in reverse, it's also a sign to say that it's not ready yet for you to go, because this is also about, you know, a delay in movement with the Eight of Wands in reverse. It could be a message that you're sending out and you know, you got it back. But there's certain things that you need to acknowledge, you know, before you can really move on. Let's just get some. It's a real sense that, you know, this deck is all about heartbreak. You know, let's just get some extra messages and see. So with the Fool card, so what's happening here? So the Seven of Swords definitely was, you know, but it's in reverse. There was some form of deception, darling, you know, and I feel that it was you self-sabotaging yourself, not wanting to kind of like see what was really happening. And it was infatuation. It was infatuation. This also is for the oh God, for the Six of Swords as well. It's about the fact that you were neglecting your own self. It's about self-denial. You was lying to yourself as well, deceiving yourself about this connection. With the Four of Wands, we've got the King of Staves. Now, for me, this represents father energy. This is also about a strong desire to go back. I sense this is father energy. Yeah, father energy. Probably it was to bail you out, to give you money, to buy a ticket for you to get back home, you know. And I feel that this is definitely something that it's not about the disappointment, because I feel that your family are more concerned about your well-being, your health, more than anything else, you know. And it's like they'll do whatever it takes to get you back home. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. So as I said, I feel that there was something, you know, with regards to the losses that you've experienced, loss of money, a loss of a home, but there was also a loss of, as I said, it was about losing yourself. And with regards to what I was picking up on today, the moon in Taurus, this is about you needing to take time to heal yourself, all right? So that you're able to kind of like get grounded again. And I feel that this is what was going on. You wasn't really in that energy as yet, or the fact that when you was and you thought that things were going really well, it was just sort of like slam dunked. I'm hearing the word term slam dunked. Okay, so that, with that being said, obviously, you know, this is a massive change, it's a massive blow, but this is also with the Hermit card as well. So this is about you reflecting a lot more on what's important, who is important, who is more important to this. Okay, the Devil card, the Sun card, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what's happening with this. Eight of Cups in reverse. So this was definitely about you not being able to walk away, because this Devil energy was quite strong. This was the struggle. So this is where I felt that the Sun card really kicked in to try and put a separation, a barrier between your obsession to kind of like wanting to stay, because this person is very attractive. You're so attracted to him. It was like an addiction within itself. So I feel that this was you trying to kind of like do the right thing. But this guy, I think it's how he looks. He looks beautiful. You know, he's successful. You know, it's all of these things. And it's like, oh my God, oh, he looks really good in a suit. You know, he looks really good, you know, naked or whatever. There was something that was just so magnetically strong that you just couldn't break away. That's what your ancestors were like, no, we have to step in here. Okay, we're going to step in. So with this Strength card in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse, facing some ugly truths about a beautiful, so-called beautiful connection, but there was a lot of things that was hidden there and going on. I feel that they kind of were like, was either sending you messages in your dreams. Yeah, Five of Cups again. This is a loss. This is definitely a loss. At the bottom of the deck, we have got the Ten of Staves in reverse. So this is also about burdens that you were going through as well, because it was a burden. This energy, this connection, it was a burden to you as well, because that was all. You couldn't eat, you couldn't sleep. I feel that it was either this guy was like your first love, you know, like your first kind of like experiencing being in love, having this experience because you never experienced it before. They're not like the boys from home, from back home. You know, this person is dashing, handsome, and I'm telling you, you know, good looks can get you in bad trouble. I'm telling you, and I'll repeat, good looks can get you in bad trouble. Anyway, especially when it comes to this, let's pull you some healing mantra cards. My choices determine how brightly I shine, and that is expressing free will. Okay, so the choices that you make for yourself really does depend on the level of your consciousness, and you know, obviously your perception as well. All of that is about, you know, your choices. It was your free will to leave. It was your free will to explore and experience and travel. And I feel that that's what you had intended to do from the beginning. See what's out there. But then this guy just really just caught your eye, and that was it. You was ensnared in some kind of trap, and that was it. It was just like this spiral of love and passion, and you know, oh my God, yeah. Definitely. But I'm sorry, darling, there was just that energy of the fact that there was not acceptance. And I'm sensing as well, I'll be honest with you, I was trying to avoid it, but it's coming back in again. It was prejudiceness as well. Prejudiceness? Does that word exist? Prejudice. Not accepting you because you're different. Keeping it real. You wasn't British, you wasn't born in England. If this is, because I'm picking up a strong energy that somebody has travelled to England, London, dazzled by London. Okay. God. And I'm hearing the words Richard or Robert as a name. You know, this guy, you know, some kind of name, Rob or Rich. There's somebody about that. And receiving elation. I am born of infinite joy. And I feel that this is what is going on with this energy of birth in a new age as well. This is definitely about the new beginnings that you're going to have for yourself. There's a card that wants to come out from here. Hold on, guys. Coming out from healing, coming out from heartbreak. You're coming out from it. You're going to be all right. All right? It's in the reverse. So this is something that you're going to get over. But as I said to you, you're not out of the woods yet. You still have a little bit more healing to do because your heart, you've got a very good heart. And it's been bruised and it's been wounded. And can you see there's a little stitch? Right there. I don't feel it needs to be stitched up enough. A little bit more time. And, you know, you'll be able to really get over this person. Because they had you so mesmerized in this passion and everything like that. They really took you away. This detour, I feel, was definitely a life lesson to do with love and acceptance and authenticity. Most importantly, authenticity. Because if you are going to take yourself away from being real and being true to yourself, then you've left yourself open. It's that open season. You've left yourself in a very vulnerable position and a situation that anybody can then just come in and just take advantage of you. All right. So I hope that this has helped you. This is the ending of the reading. I hope this has helped you to find some kind of healing and, you know, to console yourself as well. You've got your friends and you've got your family. You've got your ancestors. You've got your guardian angels and your high self that's really just, you know, pulling out all the stops for you. And I feel that once you go back home, if this is where you're going to be, just for a little bit, just to, you know, a little month, just kind of cool off and rest yourself and get your mum's or your family's home-cooked meals and get yourself back on track. Now, I mentioned Romania, but you could come from any other country. But it's like you're going back to your place of birth, all right? But yeah, definitely getting mama's home-cooked food, nice little glass of wine to, you know, throw down and feeling fulfilled again, replenished, and the gratitude and blessings will come back in, promise. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and yours truly will be back with another reading later on. Take care, guys, and stay blessed and look after yourselves. Peace out.